Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker creamy garlic and onion beef roast. Alright, I'm starting out with roughly a 2.5 pound chuck roast. And I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. And normally I cut my chuck roast in half when I put it in the pressure cooker, but today we're going to do it whole. Because we're going to let it go for an hour, a good long time, get it good and soft, tender. I'm going to turn this over. And guys, the price of meat at the moment, this chuck roast here cost me almost $20. So it better be a good one. It's called a tender chuck roast from Walmart, so it should be good. Alright, I have my pressure cooker set on saute and it's good and hot. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil in here. Just enough to coat the bottom of the pressure cooker, probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons. And I'm going to get my chuck roast in here and I'm going to brown it up good. And when I'm done doing that, I'll bring it back. Alright, now that my roast is all nice and browned up and I have it set aside, I have 2 medium onions here I diced up. We're going to get them in there, we're going to saute them for a few minutes until they start to caramelize a little bit. Okay, now that I allowed my onions to saute for just a few minutes and they're starting to lighten up and starting to brown up a little bit, I'm going to add in 5 teaspoons of minced garlic. If you use fresh, use 5 cloves. And that's why this is called a creamy garlic beef roast, because it's going to have lots of garlic in it, guys. Give that a stir, and we're going to allow that to fry in with the onion just for a second. Now I'm going to add in about a half a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of dried thyme leaves. And I'm going to give that a stir, get everybody all fragrant in there. And that clock you hear, that's King Henry. For the guys who are wondering. Now I have a 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. We're going to add that in. And I have a half a cup of water that's going in. I'm going to give this a stir, get everything blended. And guys, this is smelling really good. Okay, now I'm going to get the chuck roast back in the pot. And I'm going to take my spoon and spoon a little bit of this cream sauce, creamy garlic mushroom sauce over top. And Eric will have no problem eating this with the cream of mushroom soup. He don't mind that, but he doesn't like fresh mushrooms in cooking. Alright, I'm going to put my lid on here. I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 1 hour. After 1 hour, I'm going to let it do a natural release of pressure for 10 minutes and then I'll release the remaining pressure after that. Guys, I let this go for an hour, left it do a natural release for 10 minutes. And I forgot to add in 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. I added that in off camera, so make sure you add that in when you add in all your seasonings and everything. Now I have this set on saute. It's coming up to a boil. I'm going to add a cornstarch slurry in it, which is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. And we're going to thicken up this garlic sauce for over the roast beef, and this will only take a few minutes. Alright guys, my sauce is nice and thick. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up the plate and see what we got. Guys, I also went ahead and made some red skin mashed potatoes and green beans to go with this, and I'm serving that garlic sauce over top of the potatoes and the roast beef. Let's get in here and try this roast beef, guys. Super moist. That sauce has a good flavor. It's not overpowering with garlic. That's really delicious, guys, and that's a good way to enjoy a Sunday pot roast without heating up your kitchen. Alright, there you have it. Pressure cooker creamy garlic and onion beef roast. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.